I love touching girls. Funny. Most girls bitch about guys being too touchy on the first date. While me, I have my hands all over her on the first date. And I end up sleeping with 2 girls on the first date. And one of them is a virgin. So yeah, not a hoe. You wanna know my secret? The secret to physical touch is to make it subtle. Don't like randomly grab her hand or something. She'll be like, damn, why is he touching me? Just like me, if I just walk up to you and today I just randomly touch your face, you'll be like, damn, why the fuck do you touch me? You know, it's the same thing. So you gotta make it subtle. So how do you make it subtle? You gotta follow this sequence, and I call this the hierarchy of physical touch. And it goes like this: arms, upper back, shoulder, hand, hair, lower back, neck, face, kiss, her ass, her chest, and her genitals. This is not a very strict sequence, like you should touch her arm first time every time, and then the upper back, and then shoulder. Like sometimes you can like touch her shoulder before you touch her upper back, and sometimes you can touch her hand before you touch her like arm or something like that. But most of the time it works this way, so I'll just say it like this. And for me, the easiest way to break the physical touch is just bringing her to the gym. Because the gym allows so much physical touch. Like, you can imagine, like, if I brought a girl to a cafe, if I want to touch her hand, it's quite weird. I couldn't just, like, randomly, hey. Like, it would be so fucking weird, you know? But in the gym, it'll be so smooth. When she's doing any motions, like in the seated back row, for example, like she's doing this, and you can just touch her hand and then teach her the motions. Like, hey, you shouldn't move your hand like so out apart like this. You should try to tuck your hand in and then physically like push her hand down like this. So you should do it like this and you'll feel better of a stretch. Yeah, do you feel it? Yeah, that's very nice. And then maybe she'll start moving her shoulders up. Like many girls do this. Like newbies in the gym, they'll use their traps to use all the energy, and then they'll be like this. And then you can be like, push her shoulder down. Hey, relax your shoulder a little, and then tap on her shoulder. And then like maybe physically keep your hand on her. Like, okay, just don't move your shoulder back, and then feel the stretch. Yeah, did you feel it? Does it feel better? Yeah, that would be way better. And then you can, because you have 2 hands, you can put one hand on her shoulder and then one hand on her back, like her upper back. Like you can, okay, move, and then you can say, hey, you're not using a lot of power here. I can feel like you're not doing the full stretch. So you can put your hand on her upper back, like here. Just put it here and then say, hey, use more power. Okay, stretch more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Yeah, that's it. And then push back. So this just breaks so much of a touch barrier. So in the hierarchy of physical touch, you already did arm, you already did upper back, you already did shoulder, and maybe the hand. For example, like when she's doing the lat pull down, like most people grab the bar like this. Most people grab it like this. But for lat pull down, if you want a better stretch, you can move your thumb like this way and you'll get a better like stretch or something. So when she's like grabbing the bar, you can like, okay, you should like, you can physically touch her hand. Okay, move your hand like this and then like grab the bar like this. So you physically touch her hand and then you broke the touch barrier again, you know? But this is if you bring a girl to the gym. But if you can't bring a girl to the gym, then what should you do? Like, for me, I think if you couldn't bring a girl to the gym, you shouldn't even date her. Because, like, if today I saw a guy that doesn't even go to the gym, I wouldn't even respect him, you know? Then why would I want to date a girl who doesn't even go to the gym? You know what I'm saying? But if you really couldn't go to the gym for some reason, here are some ways I can break the physical touch. Like, the first one is a hand on the back trick. This can be used even if you're in the gym. So when you're walking with a girl, like she's beside you, like when you see a 90-degree turn, like, okay, you gotta turn left or turn right. What do? You don't just like autistically like tell her to walk this way, okay, walk that way. And then like she's like kind of following you and something. Like the thing is when you're walking, you don't tell her any direction, you move her, you know? So basically when you're walking with a girl and you see a turn, like, okay, you gotta turn left. What do? You physically put your hand on her upper back. her upper back, not her lower back, her upper back, and not the whole hand. You don't put your whole hand on her back and then move her. You put only your fingers on her back. So it's like this. Imagine it's her back. Like you put your hand like this. So you physically put your hand on her back and then you physically push her this way. So okay, move here. And then you push her here, and then you instantly let go. So it's not too obvious. It's not like, oh damn, why is he touching my back? Oh, what the fuck? It's like, oh, he just moving me here. The two girls at the start of the video noticed that I did the hand on the back trick, but they didn't really say anything. And one of the girls that I was talking to, she was complaining about how her previous dates are all too touchy. But I just asked her, but am I not the most touchy one? But she's like, I don't think so. Like, I think, like, I noticed that you put your hand on me, but I think that that's just how you act. Like, that's just something normal that you do. Like, that's not you trying to touch me or something. So this trick is very, very fucking powerful. Like, she knows that you're touching her, but she'll think that it's completely normal. So what you do is you put your hand on her back, and then you turn her, and then you let go. And then slowly you work your way up. You slowly, okay, you put your hand on her back, you turn her, and then the second time you do it again. Like, next time you turn her, but you leave your hand on her back a little bit longer. Like, you just push her around. Like, okay, when you're like this, and then you're like moving forward, you keep your finger on her, and then you keep pushing her forward. And then the third time you do this, maybe you can do the same thing, or maybe you can work your way up a little. Like, you can just put your whole hand on her upper back, and then just push her like this. And then slowly you can even work your way up more to the shoulder. So after you put your whole hand on her upper back, you move to like put your whole hand on her shoulder like this. And then you can like have more of a grip, you know, like grab her shoulder and then you can move her forward, or you can say, hey, you're walking too fast, and then like pull her back a little. Yeah, so this is a finger on the back trick. This is fucking powerful, you know, this is fucking powerful. And then you want to work your way up to the hand. Then how do you break the touch barrier to the hand? You want to hold her hand, right? So you gotta like try slowly. You don't just like randomly just grab her hand for no reason. That would be so fucking weird. So what do? You can do this. So basically you can like grab her fingers and then like look at her fingernails and then just touch her like this, like just touch her nails, you know, like, oh damn, you got nice nails. Because most girls, they'll do their nails, they'll like paint them and some shit. So you can just like grab her hand and then look at her fingernails. Oh damn, that's some nice fingernails. That's so cool. And oh, this is so beautiful or something like that. Just say some bullshit, you know. Where do you do this? Even if you don't fucking care, you know. Oh damn, it's the 300 fucking nail painter or something like that. Nobody gives a fuck. But yeah, just try to care. Try to pretend that you care about her fingers, and then slowly you can work your way up. After you touch her fingernails, what you can do is like touch her hand. So like touch this part, because most gym girls, this part of the hand, they'll be callous here. So you can just touch this part of her hand, and then like, damn, why's your hand so fucking rough? I thought girls have soft hands. And then she'll like banter with you like, oh fuck, I did wear gloves. And then you're like, damn, why's your hand so fucking rough? Are you a man? Are you actually a fucking man? And then she'll be like, no, I'm not a man. And then you can like keep touching it and then pretend to get cut. Oh fuck, your hand is too fucking sharp. What the fuck? Like just fuck with her a bit, you know? Like just pretend to get hurt and then all that stuff. Like just play with her hand. Like just look at her hand and then just say anything. Like some girls have like veins here, and then you can say like, oh damn, you got veins here, and then touch her veins and something like that. Like just play with her hand. Like just play with it, you know. And then after a while you think like, okay, I basically touch her whole hand. Then what you do now, like you can just tell her, hey, give me your hand. And then she'll give you her hand, and then you just hold it. Like hold it like this first, not all the way. Like hold it like this first. Hold it like this first, and then slowly you can just keep it for like 5 minutes or something. And then you can work your way up even more. Like you can just grab her hand over and then just put your hand on her like this. And then most of the time the girl's hand will be a little bit smaller and you'll be like, oh damn, your hands are so small. Like most of the time girls wouldn't have bigger hands than you. If a girl have a bigger hands than you, then I don't think you should date her, you know. So yeah, so most of the time it will be like this, and then you'll be like grabbing her hand, and then you can like just move it down and then just hold her hand. Oh damn, your hands are so soft. Like just make it in a playful mood. You don't want to break the physical touch barrier like in a serious way. Like, hey girl, can I please hold your hand, please? Like nobody says that. That's so fucking cringe, you know. I cringe from saying that. Like imagine some guy like I walk up to you and then I'm like, hey, can I touch your hand? You'll be like, fuck no, man, fuck no. So never like ask a girl if you can touch her. Like basically just do. And if she doesn't want it, she will like pull away or something. Like she will just move away, and then that's basically a no to you. But what if she pulls away? Like what should you do? Like you gotta know that she pulls away doesn't mean that she wouldn't let you touch her the whole fucking year or the next time she see her. Like if she pulls away, it just means that in this moment it's not good for you to touch me. But maybe in the future, if we get a little bit like more close, you can touch me. So this is basically what the girl means when she pulls away. Like you gotta think of the progressive overload example, like the gym example. When you're going to the gym, you start by like 2.5, you do the 5 kilos, and then you do the 7 kilos, and then you work up to the 10. And maybe when you're doing 10, you couldn't do it up even one set. Like you're like, okay, now you do 7.5, and then you do it, oh, okay, 7.5 seems okay, I will work my way up to the 10, and you grab the 10 dumbbell, and then you're like stuck there, like, I can't do it. Then what would you do? You wouldn't like quit the gym and then never like do the 10s again. What would you do? You go back to the 7.5, and then you grab the 7.5, you keep training your 7.5. Okay, now 7.5 seems okay to me, I can do a lot of sets. And then you grab the 10 kilos again, and then you start trying the 10 kilos again. Can I do it? Still no, I put it back. I grab the 7.5, I keep training the 7.5. And then this time, oh, I think I got a lot stronger. Grab the 10 kilos, and then you got it up. Yes, that's how it works with like physical touch. Like, okay, I try to touch her hand. I grab it like this. Oh, I work my way up to this. Then you try to like grab her hand like this, and then she just pulls away. Like you do this, and then you move it here, and then she pulls away. Like what will you do? You wouldn't like, she doesn't like me, and then just walk away from the date. No, that's not the solution. What do? You go back to like the 7.5, you grab her hand like this, and then you like spend more time with her here, and then you do it again, like just go back and then hold her hand like this. This time maybe she pulls away again. It's alright, like chill, have a sip of water, like laugh with her a little, like chat some bullshit. Hey, you look really beautiful today. Something like that, doesn't care. And then you grab her hand again, and then you like hold her like this again, and then later maybe you do this again. She'll be like, oh, I think this is the moment, I think it's great. Just like, okay, now I got enough strength to push this 10 kg dumbbell. You know what I'm saying, right? So never get butthurt if a girl doesn't hold your hand. Some guys will just ask like, hey, why don't you hold my hand? Like, never say that, because when you ask this question of, hey, why don't you hold my hand? She'll actually think about actual reasons to reject you. Like, we're only on the first date. Why do you want to hold my hand? That's too fast. And then if she thought of this reason, next time you hold her hand, she'll just throw out the reason that she thought of. Like, no, we're only on the first date. That's too fast. So you never want that. If you ever have this question of, hey, why don't you hold my hand? Like, I'm telling you the answer. It's not the moment. She thinks that is too fast. And that doesn't mean that she wouldn't hold your hand forever. That just means in that moment, she's just not ready for your physical touch. So that's it. So how do you work your way up to like hair, neck, face, and kiss? Like basically it's the same thing, just play with her. Like you can just play with her hair, like just go, you put your hand to her hair and then just like touch this bit of the hair. Don't touch like the upper head, you know, that's weird. But if you touch here and then you're like, hey, your hair looks, the color looks super great, and then just like grab a little bit of hair like this much, and then just look at it like, oh, you're actually like blonde. Hey, you're actually like, you actually have really dark hair. Like that's so fucking obvious. But just say it and then she'll be like, oh yeah, I did my hair, because most girls would like do her hair for a long time, and then you can like compliment the texture of her hair. Like basically just say some bullshit. Oh damn, your hair is so smooth. Like whose hair is fucking rough? Like just say some bullshit. Oh, nice hair, you know, like pretend you know something. Like, hey, did you do any like the fucking hair shit, like and then she'll be like, oh yeah, I went to this fucking the hairdresser or something like that, and then they do this method, and then they use the fucking the blue lights to shine on my hair, and then it will make my hair more smooth, and then blah 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 blah, and then you should pretend to care. Oh damn, how does that work? And then slowly you can like keep touching her hair, and then like move your, and then slowly you touch, and then you move your way back to like the neck here, and then you can like, so it'll be like this. You're like touching her hair, and then you just move your hand back to her neck, and then just move like this, and then just look into her eyes, and then she'll keep saying like all the hair fucking bullshit, and then you just keep looking into her eyes. And then don't talk, you know, like she'll like finish saying all that, and then she'll be like sitting there and then waiting for you to respond, and then you don't respond, you just look at her with your hand on her neck, and then she'll like, hey, why don't you reply to me? And then you just like stop for a few seconds, keep looking into her eye, and then say, do you know you look super fucking beautiful? Like if I said to you now, of course it's gonna be fucking cringe because you're not a girl and you're not on a date with me. But if you're on a date, I'm telling you, this definitely works. So just compliment her, and then she'll be like shy and then look away. Hey, oh, don't say that. Just listen to my words. And then you can just keep holding her and then just like say like, no, you're really beautiful. And then she'll like be shy and look away again. But that's actually a great thing. That's like building like attraction between each other. So if you think that she's beautiful, just say that she's beautiful, you know. So this, you break the physical touch of the neck, and then maybe you can like move your hand over here and then like touch her face. Like just, oh damn, your face are so soft. Like last time I went out for a first date, and I was like squishing the girl's like face, like cheeks like this. And then I'll say, damn, you're so cute. And then she'll like, stop. Yeah. But yeah, this is how you work your way up. And then the kiss. The kiss is actually pretty hard, not gonna lie. The kiss, you gotta try many times. I never get the kiss the first time I tried. You gotta do like 4 to 5 times at least for me, you know. So how do you do the kiss? First, you gotta work your way up to your hand on her face or on her neck. This is a must. You can't like not touch her face or not touch her neck, and then you just go in for a kiss. That's like a jump in the hierarchy, you know. So how do you do it? You put your hand on her neck or on her face. I like to put it on her chin like this. So I'll put it here, and then I'll look at her eyes. Just look at her eyes, and then you gotta move your head down to look at her like lips. You look at her lips, and then you move your head back up to her eyes. This way she will know that you want to kiss her. This is basically in body language saying that, hey, I want to kiss you. And after that, you pull her in a little, like just physical pull her in like this, and then you lean forward a little. You don't want to like in a date, you don't want to like move forward and then like mwah. If she pulls away, it will be so fucking weird, you know. If she pulls away, you'll be like weirdly like this, and then she'll be like. That's so fucking weird. And other people in the fucking cafe or something, they'll see you. They'll see you look like a fucking idiot. So don't do that. That'll be so fucking cringe. So what you do is you put your hand on her face and then you pull her in. You pull her in and then you lean forward a little. This is the best way. And then most of the time, the first time you try, she'll move away. Don't be butthurt. Don't be butthurt. Don't be butthurt. Don't feel bad and then like ask her, hey, why don't you kiss me? I already answered that question, you know? So what you do is lean back, have a little sip, and then continue the conversation with her. Like, okay, keep touching her neck. Hey, you look super fucking beautiful. And then she'll like keep saying some bullshit, and then you can pretend to care, and then you go in, you put your hand out on her like chin, and then you pour it in a little. This time she might kiss you a little bit, or maybe she will not. Like basically just try it over and over. There must be a time that you will succeed, because she will sit there on a date. She wouldn't like randomly just walk away and then like do anything. She'll be in front of you. As long as you don't push too hard. As long as like if she pulls away, you don't like do something weird like, oh, she's pulling away, and then you force her, you grab her fucking face and then pour her in, and then you're like forcing a kiss. If you don't do that, basically girls would accept any type of physical touch, you know? The key to physical touch is not like dominance or aggression. It's about being smooth, leading without fear, and reading the moment. Well, after you kiss her, how do you work your way up to ass, chest, and genitals? Like, how do you escalate to sex without being too pushy? Like, I really want to teach you here on YouTube, but I couldn't do that because YouTube would definitely ban the thing that I'm saying. So I'll break down exactly what to say, what to do, and how to make her feel safe, excited, and ready. This will save you years of trials and error. This course is just a one-time fee of $129 just for now, because I'm adding more content and I'm definitely raising the price soon. This course will be the first link in the description. And to be honest, if you don't even have $129 to invest in yourself, there's basically no point in getting girls. You can't even pay for dates. You can't even lead the girl. You don't even have the confidence. You're basically just not ready. So you gotta start working, get your money up, and then you come back and you win. So this is it for this video. I hope you like it, and yeah, help me interact with the algorithm, and that's it. Ah, fuck. Yes.